Hello everybody, and welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Oliver, and this is the Oliver Kuiz YouTube channel. I used to upload videos on this channel, such as living in a storage unit, living in a van, being homeless when I was 17 years old, and as well as many other stupid videos. But today isn't one of those stupid videos. Today's video is about an operation. I am having an operation, and there may be a couple of gruesome details coming up. So if you're a little squeamish and you don't want to listen to what's happening, then please leave the video now. I appreciate you coming to the video, but I don't want to make you squeamish. But for everyone else, I'd just like to say thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel and subscribing and coming to see my videos and clicking the like button, because they all help me out greatly. Now, at the point of recording this video, I'm only a mere few subscribers of 12,000 subs. Now, I would very much greatly appreciate it if you guys who aren't subscribed to the channel come here and subscribe to my channel and also click the like button, which will help my channel out in the YouTube algorithm greatly. Yeah? Well, now we've discussed that, let's get into the main bit of the video. If you're new to the operation series and my broken foot and me talking about things like that, the last couple of years I've been uploading videos onto this channel about when I broke my foot. I broke my foot in September 2019, and it's been a very painful experience. I slipped through the system completely with the NHS first, to the point that I had to go to private healthcare, and now I've had MRIs and CT scans and cortisone steroid injections and everything under the sun like that. So it's been quite a bit, to be honest with you. Well, I didn't upload a video about my previous stage, I don't believe. I actually had nuclear medicine, and I had to be injected into my veins of a nuclear substance, which then I came back a couple hours later for a CT scan. And I believe the nuclear medicine helped see my bones better, and you could see all the breaks. Anyways, I was on crutches at this point, and I've been on and off crutches for about 8 months now. And considering I broke my foot in 2019, I've already had injections and casts and everything like that. It wasn't great. Well, I went to the doctors, back to the private hospital, and the guy that's been helping me, and he said to me I have to get off crutches. I have 8 weeks to do that. So I spent the last 8 weeks completely off crutches, and then I had the appointment, and now I've signed on the dotted line for an operation. In previous videos, I mentioned that I'll be having plates put in my foot. Now, that was an option on the table, or I could go on this other operation side, which is actually what I chose, but I will probably have to have plates put in my foot later down the line. Now, the doctor told me that he didn't want to put plates in my foot straight away because I'm only 22 years old, and putting plates in my foot is going to limit things that I can do, and that's something that I don't want to happen, because I ran a 10k before, and I'd love to run a 10k again, and I was going to run a 10k in 2019, but I broke my foot literally a couple of days before, so I was a little annoyed about that. But anyway, that's not the point, because we are here to get my foot fixed. So what is happening is, now this is the squeamish bit, they're cutting my foot open. They are cutting out the skin, and then they're basically getting an angle grinder to my foot and cutting away my bone on the top right side of my foot. Now, I've got some breaks, cracks, fractures all on that, and they're going to be basically smoothed down and cut off. Now, I'm going to be under an anaesthetic for this. So whilst that's happening, I'm then going to be having cortisone steroid injections. Now, when I had them last time, I had a 2-in-1, so they put two worth of injections into one, and I had that injected, and I didn't have anaesthetic, and it was actually the worst pain ever because I have nerve damage to my foot. But as I'm going to be under, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing steroid injections into every other break. So I have breaks in my heels, my side, I have some down by the ligaments because my ligament's not even attached properly to my foot. Basically, I'm having injections all over. I don't even know how many breaks I have. I know I had more than 80 at one point, and then I know some got healed, and then the cortisone steroids last time did a little bit of work, so I don't actually know how many I've got now. But basically, they're going to be injecting my foot whilst they're smoothing down my bone. I think they might smooth down the bone and then do the injections after. And what that would do is I should be okay after that's smoothed down. But it doesn't just come as easy as that, because my foot's also going to be stitched up and I'm going to be out of action. So I'm actually having this operation in either September or October. I'm not 100%, but I've been told it's definitely happening in one of those months. And the doctor I've been dealing with since December last year, he is the guy who's going to be doing the operation on me. Now, I know that one of the bits that they're going to be cutting off is at a joint section where two bones rub together. So it's a very delicate situation, which is going to be an interesting one, because the doctor has told me that sometimes they do fail the operations, and, you know, that's just one of those things. Now, things that I had to sign on the form include your simple things like death, because anyone can die in an operation, and unfortunately I've known people personally to have died in an operation. I knew a couple people when I was younger. There was actually someone who went to one of my old colleges. There's other people recently. So I've known people who have died in operations over the years. So now that this is something that's going to be happening to me, let's hope I don't die. Fingers crossed, because that's the last thing I want to happen. Now, as well as the point of death, there is also an option, shall I say, of amputation. So what that means is my foot can get infected. Now, I don't want my foot to be infected, because that's going to be a dire situation. But if it gets infected after the operation, it means my foot can be amputated. So I have to do my goddamn best to look after my foot and my bones. Now, I live on a second floor flat, and I asked the doctor, after the operation, will I be able to get home? And he says, you'll be able to walk up the stairs, yes, in a great deal of pain. He's a lovely bloke, isn't he? And no, he's a really good doctor. He's highly recommended, actually, in England, which I'm very, very lucky to have someone high up working on my foot, especially. So, yeah, that's a bonus. But it's also nerve-wracking and scary. I've never had an operation. I've never been put under. I've never had anaesthetic. I also have something where I know if I get put under anaesthetic, it can make me throw up, personally, which means I could end up choking myself to death in an operation, which isn't a great thought, but it's something that is actually very possible that could happen. Now, I was related to someone who is no longer on this planet, and they died of a specific infection. Now, I've had to be tested for that infection. Now, I know the name of it, I can't remember off the top of my head, but basically what it is you can carry it, anyone can carry this infection. It can be, it'll just be on your skin, you know, it's nothing. And loads of people carry it, and some people don't, and as I am related to someone who has died from it before, I've had to be checked for it, which is always great. That is one thing which is going to be exciting. We're going to see if I'm going to have something. Basically, what this infection means is, once I have the operation, my immune system is going to drop. It's going to happen anyway, it's going to drop, but this infection can kill me. So it's going to be based around medication to help me survive, obviously, if I have it, and then if I don't, then that's great, but my immune system's going to drop to the point that I'm not actually allowed to go out. I have to self-isolate completely. I know everyone's been self-isolating from COVID, and we've now had the freedom last week and all those things, but no, that isn't the situation here. It's more dire than that, obviously. It's very interesting, and I've got a list somewhere, actually, of more things that are going to be happening to my foot, and basically I asked if I could drive as well, and the doctor has said, yeah, you can drive within 2 weeks, actually. Some people can, at least. Does that mean I'll be able to drive in 2 weeks? No, because I'm having the operation September, October. I'm hoping that I'm going to be okay by Christmas, because, you know, last Christmas we just spent it here, me and my girlfriend, but this Christmas, you know, I'd like to see family, so if that is an option, then that is an option I'm going to take. But I can't be certain on it. So let's hope I can drive by then. It's very unfortunate as well. My MOT also falls in this period, so if I have the operation in September, I can't take my car to my MOT, and my car actually needs a little bit of work for the MOT, which is a little bit annoying. It's just something that's got to be done. It's not a lot of money, it's just something that's got to be done, but it means I've got to get it done before September, which I've only got August to do, and I don't know if I can get the parts before August because I'm ordering the parts online, and then I'm going to see what I can do, and what I can't do, I'm going to get a mechanic to do, obviously. Yeah, it's just one of those situations. And then I'm going to be, of course, I can't even put my foot on the ground. I've been told by the doctor that he's going to request for it to be weight-bearing, but I am going to be given new crutches because he knows I won't be able to. That means I'm going to have my foot up, and I can't do anything for weeks. You know, my partner's going to be working the whole time. Basically, I'm just going to be locked up. I'm going to be in quarantine for weeks by myself at the flat with a low immune system after the operation, and I'm going to be in extreme amount of pain. Now, I've already been offered morphine for my foot, not in an operation, but I've been offered morphine as a drug to take, and I refused because even though I've never had an addiction to anything, I still worry about the possibility of an addiction to morphine. So let's hope that I don't have to have morphine, but if I'm in that much pain, then I actually might have to have morphine, or as similar. I'm sure there are many drugs which are similar to morphine, but I'll have to have something of strength. Because I know the tablets I take these days aren't even 100% the best. Cheers. Yeah, is there anything else about the operation? Just cut my foot away. Oh, they're going to be stitching my foot up after, obviously, and I've been told those stitches are going to be dissolvable stitches, so I don't have to worry about that. I believe my mother is going to be coming up. I know my mother. She's going to be coming up from the south. Hopefully, depends on her health. But quite possibly she's going to be coming up when I've got the operation, because then she could drive me to and from the hospital, because the hospital isn't in Warrington. Because I live in Warrington and my mother lives 250 miles away. Almost exactly, actually. So my operation, it will be about 30 miles away from where I live, which is a little bit annoying, but it's just something that's got to happen, and because that's where I've been going for my private doctor's appointments and everything. So let's just hope that my mum can come up, otherwise it's going to be a very, very expensive Uber, and then I won't be able to get an Uber back because there's no Ubers around there. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You don't have Ubers in every town or every village or anything like that. Am I missing anything? I told you about the nuclear medicine and the upcoming operation, but I think that might be everything off the top of my head. Oh, of course, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because when I'm going to be locked up, basically, people say locked down, but I'm going to say locked up. When I'm going to be locked up because of this operation, there is a possible chance that I could be doing some live streams. I don't know yet. It depends how much pain I'm in. It depends on my health and everything. There's a lot of things that go into this. But yeah, so there's a chance I could just be sitting around doing some live streams, gaming, because I don't really like gaming. I have an old gaming channel. I used to game all the time, but unfortunately I've developed motion sickness to some games, and it's just... So the games I like, I just can't play anymore. Oh well. Yeah, so I might be doing some live streams, or like just a clip every day, just be like, hello, today I am locked up, I'm in pain, and I haven't left the bed in 5 days. Today I've made it to the shower because I'm in pain and I have to have my foot covered because it's got stitches, and yeah, just things like that, if you want to see the gruesome side. As for my channel personally, if you've got this far in the video, please comment your favourite colour flamingo in the comments below, because I'd really like to know, and it also means that I know that you got this far in the video. Flamingo, you have to use that word specifically. Anyways, for this channel, I have a lot coming up. I cannot stress how much over the next year is going to be coming up on this channel, and in my life personally. I've been working on a lot of things on the side anyway, and I'm very, very happy with what I've been doing. It's just taking its time, unfortunately. But I hope to be able to release a lot of things soon. And that's why my videos have been stunted, because my brain and my mind and myself have all been focused on other things. I cannot stress enough, and I'm not going to go into the detail what I've been doing for the last few months, but I've been doing a lot, mentally, physically, and yeah, hopefully Not all of it, obviously, some of it's private, family stuff, but other stuff will be able to be released onto the channel, which is going to be pretty cool. Not yet, but I'm really, really excited because this is about developing me as a human and my future and just everything like that. So, yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate that you've got this far in the video. If you'd like to see more content from me, then I have 500 odd videos on this channel, maybe even 600 now. So you can always go back through the backlog and go and find me at 16 years old. Yes, I'm 22 now, so I've been uploading on this channel for a while. If you're not interested in the old videos, then you've got to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification for the new videos, of course, which hopefully I'm aiming to upload, because my brain's been out of YouTube for a long time now. I'm aiming to upload at least twice a week. That's the aim, twice a week, just one on Monday, one on Friday. I did that last week. In fact, those videos haven't even gone up yet. That's right, the van tour video that is last Monday hasn't gone up yet. Think about that. That goes up tomorrow. Today's Sunday. This video is going up in a week. I'm really trying to get ahead on my videos because I got to do it. And then hopefully if I get that far ahead, I'm going to be like, actually, I don't want the videos out then. I want them out now. Next thing you know, you're getting 3-4 videos a week. So you got to subscribe and you got to stay tuned to the channel. But until next time, guys, adios, my mis amigos. And I shall see you guys all in the next video because I've got to go pick my girlfriend up from work and I've got things to do. And yeah, goodbye. See ya.
Like this video!
I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I pray to God that He make me a better man.